day out in Birmingham for Malala Yousafzai.
Pakistani.
Oh, I heard about
This
this.
16-year-old's life was transformed by the attack that nearly killed her. Malala
She's amazing.
was 11 when she first spoke out for girls' rights to go to school.
Wow.
I will
It's
take
young.
my education, if it is in home, school, or any place.
Her home valley of
for
Swat
her.
in northern Pakistan came under the brutal rule of the Taliban.
So ridiculous.
Malala's determination would come at a cost. Last year, she and her friends were traveling home on their school bus when it was stopped. Malala was shot in the head, deliberately targeted by the extremists. Today, Malala's become the face of the world's 57 million out-of-school children. She told me she still sees herself as an ordinary teenager. Do you believe
Opposite.
in a dialogue with the Taliban?
It's the job of the government to do it. And killing people and slaughtering people and flogging people and blasting school is totally against Islam. They are misusing the name of Islam. Islam tells us to be peaceful. Islam tells us about brotherhood. This is not the true Islam which the terrorists are showing us.
Wow. She's so brave.
Being here with such honorable people,
Oh, she spoke at the United
great
Nations.
moment in my life. On the 9th of October 2012, the Taliban shot me on the left side of my forehead.
That's so
They
sad.
shot my friends too.
Can't even
They
imagine.
thought that the bullet would silence us, but they failed. We realized the importance of our voice when we are silenced.
Do so much respect.
We call upon the world leaders. A deal that goes against the rights of women is unacceptable.
This is powerful.
One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world.
It's like a quote to write down.
Education is the only solution.
She's amazing. Nothing in my life is ever compared to that. And we're probably not that far apart in age.
I'm feeling honored that I'm being chosen as a Nobel laureate. And
She
I
won
have
the Nobel
been
Prize?
Nobel
honored
Peace
with
Prize. That's
this,
amazing. It's
this
amazing.
precious award. It is the Nobel Peace Prize. And I'm proud that I'm the first
What have you done with your life?
and the first young woman or the first young person who is getting this award.
God damn, she gives me goosebumps.
There was terrorism. Women were not allowed to go outside of their houses. Girls' education was totally banned. And my life would be just getting married at the age of 13 or 14,
Oh my
not going to
gosh.
school, not becoming who I really
Ever imagine doing
I
that?
decided that I will speak up. I want to tell other children all around the world that they should stand up for their rights. They should not wait for someone else. I think I do not deserve the Nobel Peace Prize.
Dude, so humble. That's amazing.
But
You do.
I believe that it is not only an award for what I've done, but it is also an encouragement for giving me hope, for giving me the courage to go and continue this campaign. So once again, thank you so much to all of you. Thank you.
I'm speechless. I can't even say anything about her. She's incredible.
I'm actually a little bit speechless. I get up and complain about having to go to school every day when, you know, she's having to fight just to go to school.
The power the Taliban has in that area is pretty tough. Like, I've been there. I'm like, my parents are from there. It makes me feel really good that a person of that age, that she can speak up for what she believes in.
So what do you think of this girl, Malala?
I think Malala's amazing.
She's my hero.
That takes courage, honest courage.
To know that this one girl made such a big change, it's just amazing. I just wish I could do something more to help these girls.
We need so many more people like her to say the things she's saying because it hits people like me. Her amount of courageousness carries over to make me feel like I could be that courageous.
She's probably the greatest teenager of our generation. It's just really inspiring, and it just makes me glad that there are people like that out there.
After she was shot, she continued speaking out. We have a clip of what she said on The Daily Show after she recovered, asking if she was worried about being killed.
I used to think that the Talib would come and he would just kill me. But then I said, if he comes, what would you do, Malala? Then I would reply myself that, Malala, just take a shoe and hit him. But then I said, if you hit a Talib with your shoe, then there would be no difference between you and that Talib. I'll tell him how important education is and that I even want education for your children as well. And I'll tell him That's what I want to tell you. Now do what you want.
Oh my gosh.
That's... She's my new hero.
Is she real?
That's so incredible that she has that much love in her heart for people who tried to kill her.
So she's only 17 years old and has won the Nobel Peace Prize at 17.
Amazing.
What does that make you think about?
I need to get it together.
I love school.
It makes me feel like I need to go out and do more.
I need to seriously reevaluate. I need to spend a little less time watching Tyler Oakley.
I like to look back and be like, oh, hey, you did this, you made it to Teens React, oh, wow. And then you look at her and you're like, dude, you're a piece of garbage, like, you've done nothing. It makes me also strive to be like, okay, how can I be like that?
She's not gonna be forgotten, you know? She's changing the course of history as we know it right now.
So many religions have this right-wing side that can be exclusive and even sometimes violent. What are your thoughts on beliefs leading to those kinds of things?
I think it's really stupid. As far as I was aware, God is there for people to love and to show compassion.
Everyone believes that their religion is like the right religion, which is why I just try to separate myself from religion as a whole.
We don't know for a fact whether any religion is true or not. Those people that are killing and stuff for their religion are basically killing on what if.
I think every religion universally teaches peace and love. Using a religion to promote your violent agenda that doesn't mean anything or relates to anything from the actual religion is just complete bullshit.
What do you think about Islam as a religion?
I'm not that updated on exactly what the religion does.
I haven't studied Islam, so I don't want to like get into it. I don't want to say anything I don't know.
I only hear bad things about it.
As far as what we see on TV and what this girl is showing us, I think it's crazy.
There could be a positive side of the religion that we just don't hear as much about.
If you want to know about Islam, go read a book, go to a mosque, ask for a Quran, read it yourself, ask questions. Don't make assumptions based on Fox News, because Fox News isn't a reliable source.
Because this is all we ever hear about it, it gives it a bad rep. Obviously, not everyone who believes in Islam is like this.
The Taliban, they're using like the name of Islam in a very weird way. I've been a Muslim my whole life, and like I've been educated, like my mom's educated, my aunts are educated, they're doctors, lawyers, and whatnot. They're promoting their agenda through religion.
Being a Muslim, can you talk to what you have experienced in your life because of your background?
Stories and my brother, my God.
I'm not gonna say I'm a victim, because I don't have that mindset, but I've been affected, obviously.
I deal with it even in high school. Like I used to get called a terrorist and stuff like that because the way I look. My mom was actually filling up, her car ran out of gas, so she went with her friends. She got that, you know, the red canister, and then like this lady's just taking pictures of her, and so she's like, hey, like, why are you taking pictures of me? She's like, oh, you're a terrorist, you're gonna set this whole place on fire. She came home and she was pretty upset.
I'm like 10 or 11 years old, and we were at the airport and we got screened for 4 hours. A mom, a small, maybe 4-year-old daughter, and an 11-year-old chubby overweight kid who's playing his video games. Oh yeah, we're definitely a threat.
So this is a very controversial issue that's talked about a lot recently because of the rise of ISIS, even though there's been unrest for generations in that region. As a teenager living in the United States, how do you process when you hear about things like ISIS? What does that make you think?
It's really, it's heartbreaking to me.
It's scary.
It's scary shit. You know, the world is cruel.
One of my teachers, I think, told me about it. It's like, oh, that's sad, but I mean, it's not like for the rest of the week I'm thinking about that every day. It's sad to think like, oh, like me and my peers don't care about it. I mean, I guess we do care, but it's just we aren't constantly like put in a position where we have to like fight for something.
I don't think that, you know, young adults in the United States are exposed enough to what's going on around the world.
ISIS representing us is me telling you, hey, you know the KKK? It represents every white American in the United States. That does not represent me, my family, my friends, or the religion I follow.
Do you think that there is anything the world can do to help make these situations better in any way?
I mean, there's a million things we could be doing, but there's always going to be someone who's like against it, and that's what's the issue. That's why we're always at a stalemate.
I think the problem is just like a lot of people today are more worried about themselves, and that's scary.
It absolutely starts with talking about it to especially young people like us.
Voice and opinion.
Social media is the biggest outlet that we have. We need to start putting that to work.
Now that I'm exposed to Malala and her videos, I can take that and share it, and the word can be spread.
Those thoughts and ideas are being spread like all over the world, which is going to influence a lot of people and how they grow up, which will hopefully like lead to better things.
If you had the opportunity to ask Malala one question, what would you want to ask her?
Oh my gosh. Can I have like a 4-hour session with her, Q&A?
What gave you the courage to do what you did as opposed to the other people in your village?
How do you do it? I don't know, like how you go to bed at night thinking, oh, like tomorrow's gonna be a jolly good day. If I was her, I would be like, have to call my family every night being like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna make it tomorrow. And that's rough.
And finally, hearing more of this story about Malala, what is a good takeaway to apply to your everyday life?
Positivity.
And to be more grateful, a lot more grateful. I will wake up glad to go to school tomorrow.
Whenever people get you down, just don't stop. Don't stop fighting for what you believe in.
If you want to get a degree in something, go do it. Don't let anything stop you, because you have that opportunity here where millions of girls around the world don't.
Don't limit yourself because you have unlimited potential. No matter where you come from, no matter how little resources you have, if you want it bad enough, you can get it. I encourage you to study up. That's all you can do. The best thing is education. Through education, you'll expand your mind.